Hello everybody, in this video I will be talking about constructor and function overloading. Okay, let's make a simple class here. Okay, class version. Okay, define some variables. Let's make some private variables, integer x and y. Now let's define a constructor. Okay, now this is a method called constructor because this method has name similar or same to the class. Here the name of class is person and the function's name is also person. So the method defined within the class which has the same name as the class is known as constructor. Constructor can take any number of arguments, but it does not return anything. Okay, remember that. Constructor can take any number of arguments, but it does not return anything. Okay, and then it has same name as of class. Okay, remember that. And generally constructor is made public. Generally it is made public and it is called automatically at the time of object creation. Simple. Okay, this is the definition or some information of the constructor. Okay, simple. Constructor is a method defined within the class, and we can define any number of constructor within the class. That is called constructor overloading. And in order to define more than one constructor, what we have to do is we have to make differences in the number of parameter or type of the parameter. Okay, for example, I can define another constructor here, public person. Okay, int x comma int y. Here you can see I have declared two constructors. Okay, one is without parameter, another is with a parameter. Okay, so inside this I can declare default values for x and y. 33. Okay, so these are two different constructors and we can use both of them to create the object. Okay, now let's define a driver class person underscore d public static void main string. Okay, then now we can create object like this, person p is equal to new person. Now here I am not supplying any parameter here. Okay, this is the method, constructor method. Okay, and this, when I create object using this constructor which doesn't take any argument, this constructor will be used. Constructor without any parameter will be used, and the both variables x and y will be assigned 33. Okay, let's have a one method within the person class void to display the values. So dot out dot println xb plus x, then yb plus y. Okay, now let's declare this. Now let's call the method here p dot show. Okay, here I have declared two classes within this file. One class contains main method, another class doesn't contain main method. This person is not containing the main method. Person underscore d, this is the class having the main method, so the name of this file will be person underscore d.java because I have declared main method within this class. Okay, now let's compile this. Java c person underscore d.java. Okay, I missed something here. Okay, I missed. Okay, plus should go here. Simple. Okay, clear. Perfect. Person underscore d. Okay, now you can see the value of x is 33, y is 33 because I am creating the object using constructor which is not taking any argument, and this constructor method is automatically called at the time of object creation. Okay, now let's make another object of person p1 is equal to new person 33 44. Now here I am using constructor which takes two arguments. Okay, simple. Okay, I can call show for p1. Now this method will show the value 33 and 44 for p1. Okay, compile this. Now you can see 33 I'm using the same value. Okay, in here 33 33, but for the second one 33 and 44. So in this way we can declare the constructor. It is not compulsory that we define the constructor. It will work fine if we do not define the constructor. Okay, but if you want our object to be initialized with some values, in that case we can use the constructor method. Okay, so this is simple example constructor and constructor overloading. So just remember that when we have to overload the functions, we have to give same name for the function, but we have to make different within the parameter. Number of parameter or data type of the parameter must be different in order to make function overloading. The return type doesn't make any sense. Okay, if we are, and constructor function does not return anything, I can write another function. Okay, public void set, okay, int x. Okay, I can declare x1. Okay, xb x1 and yb x plus 5, whatever it may be, and I can declare another method void set int x1 int y1. Okay, fine, and assign x is equal to x1 and y is equal to y1. Okay, so here I am defining two methods set. Both are having the same name, but they are taking different number of argument. One takes single argument, another takes two arguments. So this is a simple example of function overloading. These functions can be called like this. For p1 dot I can do p1 dot set 33 comma 99. Okay, let's try 43. Okay, simple. This will take two arguments. Set function for p1 I can call set, okay, 900. This is taking one argument. Here I am using set function. For p it is using set function which takes two arguments, but for p1 I am using set function which will be taking only one argument. Okay, so this one is used for p1 and this one is used for p only. It is not compulsory that we have to use one function for particular one object. I can call set with no parameter for p and set with parameter p again. Okay, so what I am trying to say is I can do this also. First let's execute this. Okay, now cls. Okay, now you can see now here 4399. Okay, initially the constructor without any argument set the value of x and y 33, and I called set and passed 43 and 99, and this previously assigned value 33 is overwritten by 43 and 99. You can see here, and I call the show method. Similarly in p1 initially the value of x and y was assigned 33 and 44, but I call the set method with 900, so this is been, those values x and y are overwritten by 900, so x became 900, then what, then x y is incremented, y is assigned x plus 5, that means it become 905. Okay, so what I can do is I can again call p1 dot set with two arguments 44 88. Okay, all the previous values will be overwritten. Okay, now you can see this. So in this way we can use the constructor, we can overload the constructor, we can overload the normal functions also. Just remember, in case of the overloading, what we have to do is we have to make parameter different or data type of parameter different, and this is called static polymorphism. Okay, because this where what function to be called, that is already defined at the compile time, so it is called static polymorphism. Okay, static polymorphism, because one single function is performing different tasks based on the argument performed, so it is polymorphism, but the decision is made at decision to call method is made at compile time, so it is called static polymorphism. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much.